Alrighty folks, it's 1:15 on Monday, the 5th. I think it's the 5th today. Whatever, I don't keep track. So this video, I just decided you're hearing the noise there. It's the dryer in the background. My wife just did a couple loads of stuff, and it literally, the dryer is 5-6 feet away. So this video, I'm going to call it Cool Ideas from Simple Places. Because I came downstairs, I'm going to do some stuff down here. Usually I'm on the couch up in the living room. And Fender Vibro Champ XD, my son gave it to me. He put a Celestion in it. So this is one of the Epiphone 59s, the new model. I put Gibson on it because they made the headstock identical to the custom shop headstock. So I'm there, well then I'm putting Gibson's name on it, okay? It's all stock. This has got the factory, it's a factory burst color, and it's got the custom buckers in it. Killer top, it's gorgeous in person. Aged the hardware, top wrap, tuned down a half step. So I like to teach, so I'll do it. So again, emphasize for you guitar players, you want to be creative. This is not like, I'm not thinking cover songs or any of that kind of thing. I'm thinking learning the fretboard so you can be creative. So learn your pentatonic. We'll use E minor pentatonic for an example today. And you don't, to really come up with cool stuff and be creative and, you know, really enjoy playing. You don't have, I don't have speed, I don't have a lot of things technically, you know, but I find happiness in what I do know by just utilizing simple things. This is the E minor pentatonic, the #1 thing to really get better. And wherever you're at, if you can't do this, then that means you'd get better if you did learn it. All right, so take your pentatonic and learn it on the whole fretboard. I'm looking at the clock so I can try to gauge. To where I can play them without looking, not fast or anything, but the point being, I just, before putting the camera on, I turned this on and I picked up the guitar. I was going to tune it, because I brought it from downstairs. At night I bring them up in my bedroom, and it's warmer there. You know, winter's coming, this is electric heat where we live, we like to keep it down, you know. So, take your pentatonic. And just, each block that you work on, just listen to it. Don't just, like say, everyone's familiar with this one. You know, but then there's this one. You know what the trouble is? I'm trying to transition, and I still haven't gotten there. I screw up a lot with the bigger pick, but what I used to use is the little Jazz 3. But I have trouble holding it because I'm, you know, getting issues with that. So. And then work once you got one done. Do it in A, any key. It's all the same. If you got a Your E minor is the relative minor of G major, so that pentatonic's also G major. Right, so your E minor pentatonic is also G major. So, you know, when I pick the guitar up, I'll go up and down the pentatonic. Some days I might do it in A, I might do it in G, I might do it in F, I might do it, you know, which is D minor, you know. So, when you get working and getting your pentatonic down in all the blocks, sit there and just listen to them and play them slow. The slower you work all this, you're far better. The more you're going to hear and you're going to find creativity. If you're just trying to play them fast, it's like running through a field of gold and just running right to get to the other side, and you're not picking up all that gold along the way. You're not even seeing it. So taking a, you know, just practice each block, but play them and look for riffs in them. You know, there's tons of gold, just like I was doing it before the camera was on. I wasn't. No. I didn't work out anything just then. I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. But take your pentatonic and do, keep looking at the clock because I forgot when I started. I got to keep it under 15 minutes. Do counts with them just so you can hear what they sound like. Don't ever try to do anything fast because you're not even going to hear, it's not even going to be anything. But, you know, unless it's a specific phrase like nailed with a good good backing track or whatever, it's nothing. Do like 5 count, 6. Here's a 6 count. And then I'll go up that whole block doing a 6 count in the root note. You know, all the way up. That kind of thing. And then I'll do a 5 count. You hear things and you start going, wow, that's... Just do these kind of things. Look for riffs in them, and you'll start hearing more when you do those certain counts. So a 5 count would. You know, all these different variations. That's a pull-off one where I'm going. I'm only hitting the first note. Starting another 5 count right here with the baby finger on the B string. It's hard using all 4 fingers. See, a lot of the baby fingers involved in it. You know, I just hear these things and I execute it. Next thing you know, I'm off within 5 minutes creating a literal cool song and cool phrasings in it. With just a pentatonic, no speed, just groove. Anyways, you know, and then you take them, you do the 6 counts. Do it with the 6 count, 5 count, 3 count. Do it with the pull-off stuff 3 count. So I'm guessing I got a couple more minutes left. So just being creative with simple things, but a foundation that not any guitar players I know, maybe a couple out of a dozen of them that can, maybe not even, that can play, take a pentatonic and just do the whole thing from the lowest point to the highest point. All of it. You know, just that in every key. You know, so you just learn one key, you look at the shapes, what they are shaped like from one to the next in one key. You get really good with that one, then you can just move all them shapes for any key. So, and then doing all these different things like the pull-off thing or picking them up. That takes a lot of practice, especially if you haven't been using the baby finger, because I use it a lot in these. Baby finger all the way down that several of them. And then the other thing is then start tying them together when you go. You know, start practicing tying them together. All slow, you don't need any speed. Look. I'm not trying to play a riff, I'm just making a point to keep moving and have it sound something, you know, like a little bit of something, but I'm not trying to play a specific phrase. Alright, so I don't know if I want to. So that, you know, work, take a key, we use an E minor and did get a lot going on with just that one key, and then you can start moving that. Oh, I like the sound of that in A better. Then you can move it for any key you want. You want to do it in G, you know? Do it in any key you want, you know, so that's taking simple things. There's a lot of cool stuff in simple things. All right, that's the lesson. I hope I didn't go over.